and our senator, and our attention has been drawn to their statement that they have issues that might be just requires a small clarification. First, my name is Veska Kangogo. I'm the CEC in charge of water and environment and health, and with me is the county secretary and all the CECs for all the 10 sectors. So ours is just to say that we have not received any formal communication or a statement from the members of our National Assembly. We saw a few of them together with the senator, and ours is just to extend a hand of welcome that as an executive led by His Excellency the Governor, all of us have sectors that we are in charge of, and clearly they've raised issues that just requires clarification. And if they had time to just might be visit the office of the county secretary and the head of the public service or the CEC for roads, for example, they would clearly get information about issues roads. I'm also here for health. The CEC for finance is here. And might be ours is just to call on them that we operate an open door policy, and any information of concern to them, any that touches on this institution as a public entity, they can be able to access. But I just want to say, might be part of it is a lot of misinformation. And for example, saying that we have received 52.5 billion shillings from the exchequer, from the revenue share entitlement to Nairobi County may not be very accurate, but we can help them out by giving the specifics in our statements to show what our own revenue has been and what the exchequer has given us. And there's also need for Nairobians to know that the Controller of Budget has just released a report of the performance of all 47 county governments. And Nairobi County government has had a very good score on development budget. We expended 78.9% of our development budget for the year 2018-2019. And that clearly shows that all the projects that we had planned to implement in the year 2018-2019, 78.9% of them, in absolute terms, an amount of 29.4 billion shillings was spent. We have done roads to a tune of 5.6 billion for the last 2 financial years. 800 million, for example, has been spent together with Kura as a partner to make sure that roads in Nairobi have been done. And we are going to give you a list of roads that the CEC of Finance and the Chief Officer have prepared to show how much money we have spent in the 2 years in developing our roads. For the health management services, all of us know that we have upgraded Pumwani. We have a 72-bed capacity hospital and wing in Mama Lucy that we are now procuring the ICU beds and equipment to be used. Might be also they may not be very aware about the managed equipments that were given to Nairobi County. They can be found in Mama Lucy. They're also in Bagathi, and they are both diagnostic machines and surgical equipment. All of them are there and they are functioning. So us is to just tell them that we are here, and through the office of the county secretary, the governor has instructed all of us that our doors should be open as soon as 8 o'clock in the morning, and any member of parliament and even the senator can come and get any information that they require from the county government. But
Madam CC, please address the issue of revenue collection, which is at the heart of this contention, and the issue of pending bills.
For which financial year?
2017-2018, please.
2017, 2018, 2018, 2019?
That too.
The two. So you're all aware that this government came into place in 2017-2018. We got a total bill of 60 billion shillings that had to be subjected to a pending bills committee to clarify, because we could not pay for bills that we were not very sure about. And the Lumumba-led committee submitted a report on 1st of July. So far, we've paid 2.6 billion shillings, and an additional 2 billion shillings have been paid in the last 2 weeks to KRA. So that comes to 4.6 billion shillings. So, and we are now at a position where we want to submit to the supplementary budget to the county assembly to enable us pay any pending bills for our sectors, which has been verified.
The revenue collection, has it been upwards?
For which year?
2018, 2019?
2019, yes. We have had an increase of close to, actually the actuals are 139.1 million shillings, up from the previous year. We collected a total amount of 10.25 billion. So I want to believe we are on the right track. We are moving in the right direction. Ours is just to call for a hand of cooperation, and we are ready to work with them. His Excellency the Governor operates also an open door policy, and I'm sure most of them know that once they call the Governor, they can be able to set up a meeting within the shortest time, and as an executive, we are ready to give all the information that they need. And for Nairobians, we want to assure them that the county government of Nairobi is on track. Our services are free. We are a corrupt, free institution, and our policy is very clear, and any form of information that they require in relation to how we are expending the monies is available from the Office of the County Secretary and the CC of Finance.
All right, thank you.
Any question?
Any more questions here?
No.
We're good. Questions?
We're good.
That's for me.
But unless maybe...
Unless they must have raised something that might be we have not addressed.
No. We asked the questions on revenue collection and the issue of pending bills.
Oh,
yes.
thank you.
And the issue of the pending bills, you see, money is money. The fact is that over time, and we want to appeal to Kenya's national government, Nairobi County government is owed over 300 billion Kenya shillings in what we call lieu of rates, and that national government itself owes us more than 60 billion Kenya shillings. So if you do a reconciliation, money is money. When Nairobi is owed money, when the Nairobi County government is owed money by the national government or other entities, it is also fair to actually ensure that we actually do a reconciliation and pay off, so that we don't only blame Nairobi for actually not paying suppliers or whatever, because part of that money is actually held up by we Kenyans, national government, by the tune of over 300 billion. And we want to ask the Senate, which is supposed to take care of the interests of the counties, to ensure that they pursue those particular issues and lobby the national government to actually send back the money. As said by our Waziri, it is true that in the last 2 financial years, I think most Nairobians have not known, but we're going to publicize that for the last 2 years, salaries in this county, salaries for the personnel, we are the first county government now that pays salaries by the 25th of every month, ahead of national government, ahead of other agencies, which ensures that our staff gets that morale of taking care of the rentals, taking care of the commitments, loan engagements, and also improve on their own livelihood and ensure that motivation is actually done. Right. It is also true that even in terms of ECDs, we have over 360 ECDs in Nairobi County, and the Governor SONKO himself have been coming, and he's very, very philanthropic by his own nature. He ensures that even pupils, the ECD pupils, get free milk. We actually give all our children free milk. The Nairobi County government has waived the entire nursery, the entire fee for the nursery, so that we have 100% transition to ensure our youthful people actually get the better education for the future of our country. In terms of actually the study and so many others, we are actually ensuring that that is actually particularly done. In terms of the bursaries, which is the biggest score, I think one of the biggest scores that Governor himself, Governor SONKO, ever seen coming. It has never happened since the independence of this country and in this county, that the county government of Nairobi can sponsor, full sponsorship of our Form 1 students from Form 1 to Form 4. We have now paid in 17-18 financial year, we paid 357 million Kenya shillings, and in the 18-19 financial year, we just ended in June, we paid another additional 400 million Kenya shillings. That gives a total of 857 billion Kenya shillings, and that our students, million shillings, and that our students right now, who are over 120,000 across the Republic, actually last year was Form 1, they are now in Form 2. And as we go in January, we are going to take another lot, so that we have Form 1 all the way up to Form 4. In terms of roads, because it has been spoken, we've done over 350 kilometers of roads. Remember, His Excellency the President and our Governor made a regeneration program to go on. And through that regeneration, Nairobi County government, through His Excellency Governor SONKO, paid 800 million Kenya shillings, which we have all the receipts, to Kora to contract the equipments to ensure that they improve our roads in Eastlands and the rest of Kenya, and the rest of Nairobi. If you now go to Eastlands, I'm sure you've seen tarmacking of roads, not even the real tarmacking of roads, something that has never happened in this particular county.
Right,
the rest of the issues are actually open. We are an open door policy. Anytime, anyone in this republic, anyone in this republic is your capital city, the most strategic city in the world. You can see now all connections are here. We fly to New York. We have the only city with a national park, and therefore we are also the most innovative. We are the third intelligent city now in the world. We are the resilient city among the 100 of them, and therefore Nairobi is a place to be. And therefore, I think any Kenyan who has a problem, perhaps with a certain kind of situation, please be free to visit Nairobi County Government. Offices are open, governor is all the time open, and all of us open. And remember, lastly, allow me.
What we request for now is perhaps a statement, because what will happen is, in the interest of time, we may not even capture this for 7 o'clock, and maybe we could request for the statement, ma'am.
Yeah, we'll do.
We'll do. Okay, statement and dispatch you.
This is it?
Yeah, we'll do. We'll dispatch you. All right. Yeah. Otherwise, thank you very much.